Hey, we are here. Hope you're having a great day. Let's start up our timer and start up that purple app right about now. There we go. Let's do 105 minutes, start streaming. And let me tell you about today's stream sponsor. It is MMOEXP. If you want amazing discounts and bonuses on MLB The Show 26 stubs, MMOEXP is a fantastic and trustable MLB 26 stub site. Use my code DYF for 7% off at mmoexp.com/influencer/Donyell. Alrighty, the servers were having some trouble today. We did get loaded in eventually, and away we head back to the old ballpark here shortly. So here we go. Oh man, I hope this doesn't kick me out of Diamond Dynasty. This is what happened last time. I backed out to change stadium. I was about to hit start on the stream, and then it went sideways. I'm on my A's theme team. I don't want that. Laying out on the deck. Just wanted to say, hey, dude. I hope you're having a great time on the deck. I think you said you guys were having some nice weather out your way too, Josh, right? In the 80s. So hopefully it's still that way. Very warm yesterday, a little bit cooler today here. Yesterday we broke triple digits. Eric, Brian, and Stogan, welcome in, guys. If you get a chance, please check out seriousfun.org. They provide children living with serious illnesses a spectacular camp experience in a high quality medical care environment. Super safe and supportive for those kids that are going through a lot. It's seriousfun.org. And another way to support is by purchasing Newman's Own food products at your local store or online. 84 currently. Wife and dog are on the splash pad. Splash pad sounds good. I think we're going to go buy something like that. In the winter, I bought those reusable water balloons. And for anybody that hasn't seen them, I wasn't aware of them until a couple years ago. My son was at a baseball practice and they decided to have water play for the kids for the last day of practice. So these balloons are reusable. They just clip together with like a little magnet, and you can just refill them in a bucket and throw them at each other. And there's not plastic everywhere or rubber, so latex, whatever balloons are made of. So I had those since the winter, and my wife had bought one of those bag of balloon things that you hook up to the hose, and there was like $20, which whatever. It's fine for the kids to have fun, but I told her like we don't need it. We have these reusable ones, and she forgot about them. So I think we're gonna go exchange it for a splash pad or a sprinkler toy or something like that for them to play with. I don't have full bar with Michael King. I'm gonna pitch him anyways because the servers are so bad. Happy Sunday, says Mr. Murdercap. Thanks, Mr. Murdercap. How's your Sunday going, buddy? But yeah, splash pad sounds like a good idea. Something for them to play in. Um, they wanted a slip and slide, but the backyard doesn't have that much room, and the ground's really hard and a little bit gravelly, so I don't want them getting all scratched to heck playing on a slip and slide. So we'll probably do that at some point today, because yesterday we went in the back, played with the balloons and some super soakers I had got in the winter too. Seems like you can get all the winter toys, the summer toys in the wintertime at great prices. All right, Jimmy Rollins is out. We got Memphis, Ace, Cam, Arnold, Luke. Luke loves Tom Brady. Zach, Braden, everybody welcome in. How are you guys doing? Popping it straight up. Bummer about Jose Ramirez broke the hammock bone in his hand over on the side, I think it is. So he'll be out for a while. We got Spurs and Knicks to talk about. Congratulations to New York on being the world champions. Spurs first team to ever lead by 10 points in every single game and not win the championship is what I was reading. So hopefully, for their sake, they get to go back and they get better in clutch time situations. I think Wimby may have hurt his case for being face of the league in the future. It seemed like he was kind of dislikable throughout the series. Kind of took a villain turn there for Wimby. Joe Basketball Fan, Theme Park, AJ, Ant, Caden, Yuri, who else? Andrew, Owen, and Hunter. What's up, guys? Tell me what you guys are up to there in TikTok chat. Gotta get the TikTok guys going. Here's our question of the day. Who is the most feared hitter you'd least want to face in their prime? So if you were to step on the mound, what batter don't you want to face? I'm thinking my favorite player, Mark McGwire, I wouldn't want to face. I also wouldn't want to face Barry Bonds in his prime, even if Bonds was on the juice. Who would you guys not want to face? Josh, Mr. Murdercap, anybody else wants to weigh in? All right, here's Chipper stepping in. Way inside to Chipper there. And Chipper's going to bomb it out of there, so that's a bad start for King. We'll head dive into the wall. Bonds easily for Josh is the guy he'd want to avoid. Ahmad Hudson, what's up, guys? How are you doing today? That went off the plate. He went around, though. Mario and Luigi, how's it going, Mario? Big A, Andrew, Hud, everybody welcome in. If we get 100 followers on TikTok, as we usually do, we'll do a big pack opening for you guys. We need to shout out Mr. Murdercap. We need to get Mr. Murdercap streaming again. Has there ever been a better hitter? There's a lot of guys you'd be afraid of. No, I think Bonds is the guy that put up the best stats. And I think even if he had just, stayed clean, because, the allegations, I think Barry still would have put up crazy stats. Yeah, J-Ram still sucks, dude. Great player. They're playing pretty well, and now he's going to be out for quite a length of time. I'm not sure how long the prognosis is on that injury. Like watching him play. Don't like watching him play against the A's because he usually lights us up. Chris, Baca, Chris Bunting, Snap Hearts, everybody welcome in. If you guys are chatting, I'm not seeing any of the chat coming across. I see Huddy sending us a bunch of likes. Thanks, Hud, for the likes. Just want to make sure everything's working the way it's supposed to out to TikTok. I do see the For Your Page push, though. Uploaded a video. A weird stolen base glitch happened to me a couple days ago, and Solo Phil, he clipped it for us. Wilson had a big swing there. I'm glad he didn't barrel up. Buddy homered with Chipper. We're trying to get out of here, which is the lone run in this bottom half of the first. Juan Soto lover, what's your favorite Juan Soto moment, Juan Soto lover? Right, Chipper pops up to Figgins. Looks like Figgins went P5. I'm not getting the notifications when my card gets parallel 5. I mean, first world problems, obviously, but it's pretty weird. I did a couple of things to engage the World Cup viewers. Added a World Cup follower emote, at least temporarily, while we're in that football fest. And I'm wearing my Italy jersey because Italy, much like myself, they're sitting at home during this World Cup. So we're ready for the Azzurri maybe next year. Jonathan, maybe next World Cup, in 4 years. Jonathan Pounder, welcome in. Hollywood, welcome in. Jake, thanks for following. When you guys follow, the lights flash and the timer goes up. We do a longer stream. Those of you that are just finding us today, tell me your favorite baseball team. Jake, Hollywood, Jonathan, tell us about yourselves. We'll give it a rip with Eddie Murray, and Eddie's going to be out. We got Brandon D. Lozier. Welcome in, Brandon. Thanks for following. Following's free. See, Jake's a Tigers fan. Hollywood's an Angels fan. Let's see. I'm going to ask you guys both a question. I'll give you my personal answer. Who's your favorite Detroit Tiger and your favorite Angel of all time, fellas? Swinging bunt for Ian Happ. That might work out. I would say Alan Trammell and Darren Erstad for your teams. Remy, how about those Knicks, dude? First time in my lifetime, and I'm an old head. But yeah, New York is the champions. First time since 1973. Very happy for all the Knicks fans that have been waiting. What rating am I? Mid 600s, Christian. Usually I give a joke answer, but I'll give you the real answer, Christian. Let's see. From with no display name, thanks for following. But we hit World Series last season, so we're capable of playing well. At least I'm capable of bunting and cheesing sometimes. Here's the Wizard of Oz. And he'll take the opening pitch away for a ball. Late to that 4-seam. Dude, some of those fans are out of control over there. I don't know if they settled down since last evening. But the good fans, I'm happy for. I'm even happy for a guy you and I were talking about throughout this week that likes nuts. Because it's got to be a thrill, man. If you've been a fan your whole life and you're approaching 50, or I'm not really sure his age or if he's already 50. Like to be a fan that long, like yeah, that's cool. I'm glad he gets to celebrate. Um, Apparently Spike Lee was a fan of the Knicks and a season ticket holder before he made it big too. So I'm kind of happy for Spike. Although I usually find Spike on the sidelines annoying. But yeah, I'm happy that that he got to see his team win a title. I know Charles Barkley called out Sydney Sweeney as not being a real Knicks fan because she showed up yesterday in a Knicks jersey. It's like, oh, everybody's a Knicks fan now. There's plenty of bandwagons too. Brantley Tatum, welcome in, Brantley. Thank you for following. We want everybody to be like Brantley. Let's see. 2016 for the Cavs was wild. Unlike other cities, New York fans has had plenty of other parades. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's not like the Yankees haven't won any championships. It's been a minute for the Giants, but they've won a few. The Jets, of course, that's going way back now on the Jets. Yeah, the Browns winning one, I feel like everybody will go nuts in Cleveland. And hopefully it's coming for you guys. Hey, Hollywood, thanks very much for sending the heart me. That puts you on our TikTok team. We got Iwer Dog in the house. Iwer, what's your thoughts on the World Cup thus far? I've watched a few games here and there. I haven't watched every moment of World Cup action by any means. Be sure to claim your World Cup drops on the purple side if you guys get the chance. Adrian, if you mean NFL football, very much so. If you mean the beautiful game, I'm a lot more casual when it comes to soccer. Always said if we made the Super Bowl, you wouldn't go, you'd fly to Cleveland, says Josh. Josh wants to be there with his peeps when the Browns are in the big game. All right, I got a couple hits last inning, but we didn't get a run. We need to get some runs up here. That's why we play the game, right? No, my buddy Josh is a Cleveland fan. I'm actually a Seahawks fan, as evidenced by the Seahawks stuff around the room. And I was very happy the whole way last season went. Got to run through our rivals and then get some revenge on New England after the famous interception on the goal line. Very sad, though, to read that Aldon Smith passed away yesterday, the former 49ers All Pro defensive lineman. Guy was an absolute beast. He was trying to rejuvenate his career as recently as 2021 with the Seahawks. He was in our camp, got in trouble for some domestic violence down in Louisiana, and that was a wrap for Alden, with Seattle at least. And I'm not sure if he tried to go anywhere else from there, but yeah, crazy that he passed away. He's only 36 years old. Absolute terror. I remember that championship game when Seattle beat San Francisco, the Sherman play. Alden Smith first play, strip sack, and the recovery on Russell Wilson, and I thought, oh God, we're choking here. Let's see. So Adrian, he's a Green Bay fan. He's ready for Micah to have both legs again and Tucker Kraft. Yeah, Green Bay should be fun this year. I wish you guys would be bad for a while. It feels like Green Bay is just perennially a contender. You know, went from Favre to Rodgers, and Love's pretty good. I'm not sure if he's a Hall of Fame trajectory guy, but we'll see. Let's see. It's been a little underwhelming for Iwer Dog. He's down with the smaller teams getting points against the big teams. Me too. Yeah, I like the tournament to feel wide open and not to have these blowout games. Let's see. You never know when you're going to leave this world. Hey, Shauno, thanks for lurking. I hope you had a great stream yesterday. Sorry I didn't get to stick around, Shauno. We had a bunch of sports content yesterday, and I had to shift over all my stuff to ladies hoops. Baseball Kid, welcome aboard. Thanks for following Baseball Kid. If you guys are in Purple app, please follow Shauno. We're getting a lot of new Purple app followers thanks to the football fest that they have going on for a week or so. I think it runs till like the 19th or something. Baseball Kid and Roger Foster have joined us. Baseball and Roger, who do you guys root for as baseball fans? He's trying to return to the base. That was a nice attempt to confuse me, but yeah, we'll get him out. I hope you guys are following the real tight spot. Tight spot putting in a lot of hours these days. Coffee time's here. Hey, what's up, coffee time? Braves and Yankees for Roger Foster. Roger, the dream scenario turns into a nightmare. It's October. Picture it. But it's going to be the Braves and the Yankees for all the glory, for the hunk of metal, as Manfred calls it. Who do you root for in that scenario, Roger? Game 7. What jersey you got on, Roger? All right, we'll casually bop one with Eddie Murray. Braves for all that. Okay, Braves all day for our man. That's fair. A couple of great franchises. That Atlanta franchise has done a lot of winning in my lifetime. Love from Wentzville. Hey, I appreciate the love, buddy. Hopefully you're having a great day out in Wentzville. This home run's dedicated to you from Ellie De La Cruz. Ellie taking his spot back in the lineup, and I've sold Francisco Lindor. That's hitting like $150 with Lindor. I'm not, I'm not the most cracked hitter on the game, but I usually hit better than 150. City Connect uniform for Roger. This one's got a shot now. That's too much towards the handle. I was thinking it was going to be a PCI check home run, maybe back in old ship it when the elevation was higher, before the sea levels rose. Let's see, Rogers from downtown Atlanta. I'm talking to my buddy Josh. He's in the area. It seems like you guys that live out that way seem to be pretty happy living in Atlanta. What do you think about living in Atlanta? I've heard the gridlock is bad with the traffic, but in general, do you like living there? Oh, late to that one. I was trying to bop it in the left field. My timing was obviously pretty bad. Let's see. Iward, he's at the Nationals game today. Hey, beat those Mariners, dude. I think he has played the Giants and then the Mariners. I'm always happy to see those teams lose. This might be in a Seahawk fan, I'm a Mariner hater. You support me. Hey, I appreciate the support. How's it going? Arnav. Arnav Jazzy. Hopefully I'm saying the name right. Where are you tuning in from today, Arnav? I feel like you may be one of our international viewers, is why I'm asking. We've done some of those streams that have pushed really well overseas. You want Woods to go yard for Iowa Dog? I do too. Yeah, I hope he bops a couple homers for you guys. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Today I'm a Nationals fan. All right, we got Fernando Tatis swinging and missing there. Why do you guys think Fernando Tatis has had such a power outage this season? I know he finally got a home run last week or something, but what do you guys think is going on with Fernando? Injury related, performance enhancing related? What do you think? Pal 13, welcome in. Cash, you have a good day. Thanks for hanging out. You would have got 900 if Woods went deep yesterday. I thought I had hit a really nice flex coffee time, but they had updated the app that I have as a sponsor, Underdog, and I didn't put it in as a flex. I just put it in as a regular. So I had picked 3 homers, plus an NBA thing. So it was like a 4-person deal. And Kurtz homered, Langoliers homered, but Soderstrom didn't homer. But yeah, I was just trying to get 3 out of 4, and I had messed up. Speaking of that, if you guys are not already connected to Underdog, please download their app and use my code DYF on Underdog. They'll take great care of you. 5 will get you 50. Toy Story Day, they're giving away Woody t-shirts with James Wood on it. Dude, if I was in the area, even as an A's fan, I'd have to bring the family to get that Woody shirt. That sounds like a great giveaway. Are they pretty good about giving the giveaway to everybody, or do you have to be there absurdly early, Iward, to guarantee one? A's games, you probably better be there an hour early. Last year they were really good the first year in Sacramento, but this year I hear they keep running out of their promotions. At Oakland, when they were in Oakland, you better show up early because they'd be gone if it was a Jersey Day or a bobblehead or something. If it was anything that you really wanted, yeah, you better be there early. Depends on the giveaway, says Iward. Was lucky they had a day where you could meet Jose Canseco and Crush Davis. And we were there, and I happened to just say, I'm going to run up there to where they're signing autographs, because they had advertised that it was going to be later in the day, but they actually got started early and got wrapped up early. So fortunately, my kids got to meet them. I know they don't really know or care much about the Bash Brothers, but it was a big deal to this guy's life growing up, and maybe they'll appreciate it as they get older. My daughters, particularly the older one, really enjoys seeing Stomper when we see Stomper at the games. I was over rounding and trying to send that runner home, but they got the nice play to get me there at first base. Popular giveaways, Nationals game, better get there early, says Iward Dog. What is it? Restivo. Welcome in, Restivo. Restivo, who's your favorite football team? I see the football in your display name. So the servers were down. I don't know if servers are acting well for you, but I loaded in. I was going to start stream, and I was here for about 10 minutes. I was getting ready to go pick the apples in my backyard, the ones that I can get to at least with my apple picker and my ladder, because there's some that are way up in the air. But I was going to go get those pulled in because I couldn't get the servers to work, and then finally it let me back through. But I was all ready to go. I clicked on the wrong stadium. I backed out one menu to get the stadium corrected, and then it kicked me out. So seems like the servers are tripping a bit today. Oh, what's up, T Clink? How you been, buddy? All right, Bellinger and King. I should do the mound visit after giving up that solo shot. Let's see what T Clink was last playing. Man of many games. Was last playing the Super Battle Golf. Maybe you're playing with Kaz the Titan and FG and some of those guys. Some of the buddies. DJ Gordon, Jacob, Andrew, Nate, everybody, welcome aboard. If you guys are scrolling, come on in, talk sports with us. That's going to drop in. I can't get there with Simpson. So the beat goes on. Let me try to type here. All right. Who is the most feared hitter you least want to face in their prime? I just realized I think I have the game sound completely muted here for you guys. Let me bring the game sound back in. When I stream sports, I usually cancel out my capture card in case I want to do any off stream grinding while I'm doing something else at the same time. So there we go. Now you guys can hear the sounds of the game. You guys were playing and they had to work. Okay. I just got Kaz to add me on Pokemon Go, so we just started sending each other gifts. Texas lost to Georgia. Yes, says Timothy. Hey, I like it. Was that today? Because I saw the Sooners were beating. I thought they were beating Texas yesterday in the College World Series. Levi, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Levi. Yeah, I can't get him to chase at that one, despite trying to get him to chase in. There's a question of the day if you guys have my stream low, if you're cruising around on the bus or something. But yeah, everybody, please weigh in. Who don't you want to face if you're stepping to the mound in the majors in their prime? I think prime Ted Williams or somebody would have been a dangerous at bat too. I'm not worried about giving up a home run and getting embarrassed. I'm worried about a line drive hitting me in the head. All right, The Miz and Eddie Murray. Murray took him deep, opposite field, last at bat. Murray not going to repeat that unless it's an inside the park home run. Dude, no noti? Come on, Clancy. Get it together. We need Solo in these streams. Solo, I updated the follower emotes. There's a fresh follower goal emote there for anybody that follows the stream during this football fest. All right, we'll line it onto the tarp with Hap. And I'm late to the fourth seam up and away. Nick, Brandon, Colin, I love Alyssa. Started to read that as Aisha, like Aisha Curry. Nick Swade, thanks for following. Who do you support as a baseball fan, Nick? Yeah, he's got a low pitch count here with Mizorowski, although we got 3 runs on the board. I think I'm swinging a little too much. Oh, the bat went further than the ball for Ellie De La Cruz. He homered earlier in the game, not that time for Ellie. Your hot take would be Prime Aaron Rodgers is the greatest quarterback of all time. Rodgers' best year is probably arguable for, pinnacle of success at the quarterback position without even looking up the stats. I know he had some of the highest rated QBR seasons. What's my rating? You followed the stream, so I'm going to tell you the truth. BMAC, I'm like 650 or something. That was World Series last season, and the season we're trying to get back. Brendan, thanks for sharing the stream. Some of these kids, they just come in and ask your rating like they can't watch the stream if you're not top rated. So I usually give them a bacon grease answer. Olsen chasing inside. And we'll get him out. He nearly got that one out of the yard. Solo is on a 140 stream watch streak. Dude, I've gone live for like 5 minutes a few times by mistake. So that's amazing, man. Thank you, Solo, for all your support. B Mackey's the same as me. Hey, what's up, Cam B? How are you, Cam?
That's out.
Yeah, Clancy was on it. Between Clancy and Boomer Donnie going live on the wrong platform sometimes when I'm trying to go live over on the red side. I'm surprised that you've been streaking as long as you have. Brendan is sharing this bad boy with everybody. We need some more Brendans on the team. Thank you, Brendan. Dude, I don't know, dude. I feel like you're setting me up for something, Blake. No, I don't know Juno there. I saw that Juno movie back in the day. It had Rainn Wilson in it. Should remember the lead actress, but I don't remember her name. But I think it's kind of a coming of age comedy, dramedy, where the young gal ends up getting pregnant and all that stuff. But Blake, I think you were setting me up for something. You're probably trying to get me banned. Shame on you, Blake. Follow the stream and be a good boy, Blake. Share the stream like Brendan's doing. Can only imagine the folks Blake's hanging out with. The Wizard of Oz trying to wave his wand for a bunt didn't work out. I did. Thanks for following. J-Man, how are you, J-Man? Guys, let's break down Wemby. Is Wemby a fraud? Is Wemby on clutch, or is he going to get his rings eventually? Wemby kind of did the villain turn during the finals with some flagrant fouls there. We got 7, let's see, 7 Kevion. Hey, 7, thanks for following. Not only do you get the emotes and badges from the World Cup Fan Fest thing, you get my follower emote right there, so you can use that one right away. How's your day going, buddy? And if you're an MLB The Show guy, well, welcome in. Fox was so unbelievably bad in the finals. Yes, Fox stunk up the whole thing, and a lot of criticism of Mitch Johnson for playing him as much as they did. He was 6 out of 25 in clutch moments and 0 for 13 from 3. Even when they're down 4 and they're speeding up with about 8 seconds left, and I mean, it's bleak, he hands off and screens for Wemby instead of just pulling. They didn't have the time for him to be passing off. I think he just didn't want any more heat for having a missed shot there. But yeah, Fox completely on clutch in those finals. Oh, it's the Night Raven. What's up, Night Raven? You're building a team to help you reclaim. Yeah, come on, Malachi. Malachi, follow the stream and stop being a troll. Go warm up some bacon grease, Malachi. I'll be over to enjoy it later. I'm not even going to ban you, Malachi. I'm going to give you one more chance. I'm in Notorious B.I.G. mode today. But you're in the penalty box for 5 minutes. I feel like Malachi is the Blake kid on a different account. Night Raven, you were last playing some NHL 26. Are you really into 26 at this moment, NHL? Or are you waiting for college football? You still playing the show? What's your go-to game at this stage of June? You don't know if you're going to play MUT this year. It might be college ultimate team time for solo. I know I'll be playing MUT because I just don't have the college knowledge to stream it a whole lot. People come in and start talking to me about recruiting classes. I'm like, yeah, that sounds great for that school. Never heard of these guys you're telling me about in chat. All right, we'll ground out. You want a college baseball game so bad. Caleb, you might want it bad because you're watching the College World Series, but this game's nearly a niche game. There's not enough college baseball supporters for it to be really profitable for a serious game organization to make it. And then I think if you make an indie college game, you probably don't have the money to go get the licensing to actually have the schools in there. Unfortunately, unlike back in the day when we used to get varieties of games. Jay, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Jay. We're kind of stuck at 3-2 right now. Yes, yeah, you get the badge from the event. I think you have to lurk for 15 minutes, and then claim it as a drop. Well, you don't have to lurk. You can chat as much as you like. But yeah, you should be getting the Fan Festival event badge. Solo's got it there by his name. It's that soccer ball that's kind of golden and on fire. That's the one that you'll get if you hang out. You also get a couple of global emotes to use, for the World Cup. But I think they're calling it Football Fest, not World Cup, because they probably don't have the agreement on it. How do you slide it first? It's right on the analog stick. College basketball got scrapped, unfortunately, so I don't know when we're going to get a college basketball game. It was going to be EA working on it, and then they stepped back, and then 2K was supposed to be working on it, and I think they're out as well. Oh, what's up, Bama? But yeah, as far as I'm aware, there's no college basketball in development at this stage. If anybody has more relevant information, please correct me, because yeah, I'm wrong a lot. Owen wants to know if I'll play him. Owen, are you going to follow the stream? Come on, Owen. Putting the cart in front of the horse, right? Oh, you don't even have to claim it? That's good, iWord. I'm glad it's automatic. I feel like the drop should be that way too. Owen, hey, thanks for following. All right. Drake wants to know if I can play him. Drake, I don't know. You didn't follow the stream, Drake. Yeah, guys, I'll play you. Stay tuned. You have to share the stream 100 times, though, like Brendan did. And I can see the shares. Fluid, welcome aboard. Thank you for becoming a follower, Fluid.
That's in. Ball 2.
And you also have to join the Discord server. Click on my profile, hit the link tree, join the Discord.
That's ball 3.
Bama just getting out of the shower. Is anybody else in chat on Team Bath, not Team Shower? I think Solo didn't like that I was Team Bath the other day when we had this discussion. And you have to pull a Tawny. Who's my favorite card in the game? Jimmy Rollins, probably. Do I like the A's? Or so I like the A's. I do. Actually, nobody hates the A's more than their fan base. It's a love-hate relationship I have with the Athletics. I can't get this guy to chase at all. We're trying to, though. And fingers missing location. Let's go talk to Raleigh. Raleigh, let's try throwing strikes and getting some batters out, Raleigh. We're playing head-to-head. This is called Ranked Seasons DT. So we're online in Diamond Dynasty at this moment. And we'll get a PK on the swing and a miss. Here's Fernando Tatis Jr. as opposed to Senior, who played for the St. Louis Cardinals. Fernando swinging through. BDS 1399. Welcome aboard, BD. Who do you root for as a baseball fan, BD? Perfect throw, and we're going to get out of the inning. Here we go, trying to get some insurance runs in the top of the ninth. It's going to be Murray, Happ, and Ellie De La Cruz. DT, thanks for the GG. Appreciate the gift, buddy. One time I was leaving the Oakland Coliseum after watching the A's play. Pretty sure they won that game against the Rangers. And there was a lady. Maybe she was homeless. Maybe she wasn't. But she had a cardboard sign out there. And it said, I bet you can't hit me with a quarter. So anybody who wants to try to hit me with a galaxy or a quarter or universe there in TikTok chat, go for it. The lights flashed right there, dude. Don't be making up stories, Armando. Armando says lights didn't flash. Oh, come on, Armando. William, there you go. There's your flashing lights, William. Thanks for following. Armando, I don't know if I should thank you for following. But William, who's your favorite baseball team? Right, The Miz is going to give up an insurance run, I think. We'll have a play at the plate. He had a head of steam in there, but we'll get the slide over animation and avoid the tag. And that was all set up by a bad play in left field where he took seemingly an unnecessary dive. Armando, it's okay, dude. I just wanted to roast you. Roasted Armando sounds delicious to me. Hunter, I'm doing good. How are you doing, Hunter? right, shout out to Bama. Bama, we're starting the streams again when college football drops, right, Bama? Or at least when Madden drops. That's my expectation. All right. Raleigh's getting tired. We're going to go... It's right, left, right. We're going to try out Andrew Morris in a big spot. Armando, my favorite team is the Athletics, the A's. Used to be the Oakland A's. Now they're hanging out in Sacramento, but they're playing a little bit in Vegas, and they're going back to Sacramento and all this nonsense. Supposed to be in Vegas full-time in 2028. We'll see. I'm hoping Fisher loses his shirt on that stadium. But yeah, longtime fan of the franchise, so I'm just still rolling with them. How about for yourself, Armando? Who's your team? Oh, Bama's got the new badge. I like that, Bama. Ready for the World Cup. Here's Olsen stepping in. And I got that way too much over the plate, and that's what I get. So Olsen with an absolute moonshot, and our lead down to 1 run. Aaron, what's up, buddy? How's your day treating you? We get 100 followers today, Aaron and the crew. We will do a massive pack opening. So please tap on that screen, send the likes and the shares. If you're not already followed up, if you're a non-follower, we'd love you to follow and stick around. All right, Piazza and Morris. Went to talk to Morris and try to get him calmed down. It's pouring rain and sunny out at the same time there in Indiana where Solo's at. Will I play you after this game? I'm in. Maybe, Owen. It's a possibility. Do you have a Diamond Dynasty ranked squad, Owen? Are you prepared to stream snipe? Did you join the Discord server? Let's see, Braden Birchill. Welcome in, Braden. Nope, don't want to throw the fastball. A little too flat for these good hitters. And too far inside. 99, thank you for connecting with us today. How is your Sunday treating you, 99? You don't have Discord. Can't give you the co-op role if you don't have Discord. Discord's free. Let's see. Yes, amigo, welcome in. All right, it's Josh Bell. Pick your poison with Bell as a switch hitter. I don't remember Bell's splits off the top of my head, so we're going to try it on this side. Bell's got the right stuff. I can't get there with Ozzy, so potential winning run to the plate now. Don't like that. Yes, I didn't do a great edit on it. Unfortunately, should have had a little more time in the morning. But at least we got it up there. Thanks for clipping, Solo. Keep the rain on your side of town, says Chaotic. Chaotic, thanks for lurking. Oh, shout out to myself, apparently. Smart. And now the shout out doesn't work. Oh, well, we're in a batter walking up animation. Paredes stepping to the plate. We got a new follower, Ruijing, I think. Hopefully I said it close to how it's pronounced. Great to have you here. If you're here for the World Cup badges, hang out, claim them, get those global emotes. And also I added back the goal follower emote that you guys can use right away. We get the winner there. We are shaken, not stirred, as we hang on for the win. All's on your chin, and he has a B as his profile picture. So when you read it, it looks like balls. Very funny. I like the effort you put in there, bud. Ack, thanks for following. How's your day going, Ack? All right, we need everybody to follow. 100 followers, massive pack opening. I need the stubs, guys. Please follow and share the stream. Let's see. Thunder just connected with us. So, Owen, you click on my profile, and there's a link tree in the profile. If you go to the link tree, there's a Discord, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. Just copy the Discord link, paste it into your web browser, and you should be good. Or you might be able to just click on it. Should we try the traded Steve Carlson card? That is some terrible card art from the 72 tops, and also not a great picture of Steve, not a flattering picture of Steve Carlton. I think I just want to put him in the rotation just to try him for a one-off. Hey, what's up, Eli? Welcome aboard. How are you, Eli? Be there for someone and Lucas, the Philly sports lover, have both followed. Welcome in, guys. If we hit 100 followers, here we go. We got 31 packs there, a couple jumbos, headliners, deluxe, purple packs. Follow DonyellFreak on the purple side. More headliners, spotlights, deluxes, uniforms, because we need those. Chocolate bunnies, chocolate eggs, Pack-a-Palooza packs. We got it all here, fellas. So you know what to do. Stay active. Let me put Carlton into the rotation for a game. See how he does. Eli, I'm doing good. How's your Sunday morning treating you, Eli? These servers are bugging today. I was not able to play and start stream for a little bit. All right, the big unit's been getting touched up a bit. I think we'll try the traded unit in Steve Carlton for a game. Should probably try out Scherzer too, huh? All right, Carlton's going to get in. We're in All-Star, so we can experiment around here till it gets serious. Logan, welcome to our stream. Thanks for following, Logan. Who's your favorite baseball team? Got some weed whacking done. Now you're playing some MLB. Got to get the weeds done either early in the morning or in the evening when it starts to cool down. At least if you're dealing with the summer weather, like it feels like over my way. Don't want to be out there in the middle of the day with the sun bearing down on you. Logan's a Yankees fan. Aaron's a Yankees fan. Who's your favorite Yankee of all time? To both of you guys. Don't want to let the match window up too much and deal with another, 1,000 badge guy. DD Gregorius, Dutch Dynamite for Logan. All right. Been yapping too much. Need to hydrate here. Let's pitch Carlton. Before this game loads up, let me tell you about our sponsor today. It's MMO EXP. If you want amazing discounts and bonuses on MLB The Show 26 stubs, MMO EXP is a fantastic and trustable MLB 26 stub site. Use my code DYF for 7% off at MMOEXP.com/influencer/Donyell. What's the rank? Lorenzo, we're top ranked. We're playing an Ultra Goat right now, but I just matched up against the number 3 guy in the world, so this will be tough. Wish me luck, guys. It's gonna be a sweaty game. At least we got Steve Carlton in the sideburns. Oh, and I don't know what's going on there. Hopefully it'll work for you. Yeah, exactly, Lorenzo. I'm gonna need the luck. He's hitting 519 with Yordan Alvarez. This is 26. Can't be playing MLB 25 in the big 2-6, Lorenzo. Hey, those are the rules, Owen. I don't make the rules. I just have to enforce them. But hey, you can stream type the next game. Donnie hit 2,000 ratings as Chowderhead. Flex it. Yep, I got the platinum 2,000 badge. Good thing you guys in the vertical chat can't see it though. You'd all be shaking. I don't know about this Carlton card, but all right. 3 balls kind of going everywhere, and then the double play ball. Let me do the mound visit too. Hey Steve, let's try being good. Just because you got traded doesn't mean we don't care about you. All right, Chipper's a little early on that changeup. And timed that one up a bit better. So excuse me. Chowderhead, how was the concert yesterday?
No, that's in.
Not getting Chipper to swing inside on that slider. Yeah, Ozzie Smith will grab it and go across the diamond. Your team is full red diamond team for Owen. Just got back home like 15 minutes ago, so Chowderhead just coming in the door. All right, we're facing Roki. And that one bunted to the moon. And Jones, I think, playing second base gets us out. Looks like that was Chipper at second.
That's the ball.
Willie McGee stepping in. And that's pretty barreled up. I'm just late. And Willie doesn't pull that one into the gap, unfortunately, for my offense. Here's Sean Figgins. Forgot to upgrade Figgins now that he's P5. You're ranked number 10 in Tennessee. Oh, and you're the only 10 I see in chat, bud. Ranked number 10 at what? MLB The Show? I didn't know Tennessee had MLB The Show ratings. All right, so it was a quick turn at bat. And we will take a look around Sutter Health Park. Little man doing some odd steps there. What would I say is different in 26 and 25? Oh, shoot. What did they change this year? They changed the strike zone to be smaller, but anything touching the strike zone counts as a strike instead of it being a imperfect zone. They added background blur for when you're in the batter's box if you want it on. It's a nice feature, but it makes the game lag more, so I ended up turning it off. I forget what else was the changes. There's not any real significant changes, to be honest. If you're on the fence on buying it, I'd say it's probably not worth buying unless you catch it on a sale or something. They added menu lag, yes, and major glitches. Yes, Solo's correct on that. Solo's let me know in the purple chat what they added. Not good stuff. All right, we got Cabrera up here.
Ball.
Opponent's pretty disciplined, not chasing any of these balls that I'm throwing at him, at least so far.
Ball.
And he's a touch underneath, so Rollins will grab it. Out in right field. Let's see where we're at. TikTok buddies, we are on 33 followers. We need 100 for a massive pack opening. BDS, yeah, what's up, buddy? Thanks for being there in the chat. All right, we'll turn and get the lead runner. Ellie De La Cruz runs too well to double him off. Here's Vargas stepping in. And Eddie Murray, nice play on the chopper. Gets us out of the top of the second. So we'll go back to the offensive side out in West Sacramento. Let's see. Gus, Carlos, Goat, Ian, and Dominic, welcome to our chat. Here's Murray. Well, it's taking a long time to pitch. Okay, now he's ready. Might have got a knock on the door or something. So we'll stretch and wait. I need to get Murray out of there, but he's hitting 320, which is decent stats for me. Has 341 plate appearances, 19 home runs for Eddie Murray, 53 ribbies. Yet to steal a base with Eddie. Not known for his base running prowess in his prime. Good pitch on the splitter. Thought it was maybe going to miss off the outside. Late to that one. Ball boy will watch it go over his head. Yeah, I'm chasing way too far in. Trying to protect with 2 strikes, and down we go. Ellie De La Cruz is going to wait for it. Let's see. We got Ty, Liam, and User joining in the chat. Fork ball away. My timing was way off. I did not recognize the fork ball. We did recognize the 4-seam, and that one taking a trip out to the playground, which is not rendered in the game. Unfortunately, they're in Sutter Health Park. But it's a hop bap out to right field. Hey, thanks, RJ. And I was expecting something slow away after turning inside, but I just didn't get it. So Ellie flies out. Looks like Posada's P5 as well. Anybody else not getting your Parallel 5 notifications in the post-game menu? Because I didn't see it for Posada or Figgins. today or yesterday, whenever they got P5. So now I need to go update their badge thing that they let us out on, whatever it's called this year. Oh, I guess that's another change. Somebody asked about the changes in 26. You can go and attach contact, power, speed, defense, different things to your players as you grind out the card and get out the stats with them. It's like kind of a minimal boost, but for some players it can help quite a bit. Don't like it. Makes me think of NBA 2K, the way that they're doing this season.
Yeah.
Theme teams are down quite a bit this year too. Is the difference from 25. I didn't even see him swing. That was laggy. Hey, what's up, Ravi? How's your day going? Here's our question of the day for those that haven't answered it. Who is the most feared hitter you'd want to face the least in their prime? Most feared hitter you want to face the least in their prime. Ravi, I hope you remember me. Because if you remember DonyellFreak, you won't ask if I remember you. One of my least favorite questions from the streaming platform.
That ball's foul.
Hey, what's up, Brittany? How's your day going? I usually call you guys Sarah McLaughlin when you start with the remember me questioning. But yeah, I'm happy to see you, Ravi. Let's just chat it up here on a Sunday. But he's been tearing it up with Jordan Alvarez. Alvarez in the leadoff spot, stepping in. Barry Bonds or Tony Gwynn? Ozzie Smith for Root. I'm afraid of the high exit velocity guys taking my head off. I probably want to avoid Bonds and Ted Williams and those guys too. Ravi's the guy in the shower. RJ Dotson, he also wants to avoid Bonds. All right, so Carlton debut game for me. And we'll see how Steve does. On Thursday. Well, we missed you last couple days. Glad you're back, bud. And we'll get Jordan swinging and missing. Jordan, more like you're gone. No, sorry. Here's Ozzie Smith. He's still looking for P5. Why am I holding up and in? You'll see. Trying to get that good drag bunt animation. And Ozzie wins the race to first base. He should have been out, right? You're going, Ozzie. Little cheese here. And now we'll start threatening on the base pass. Click me in that top corner. Good pitch on the slide step. And we'll get the throw over from our opponent. John Smith, good to see you. If it's a John Smith I'm thinking of. Usually John Smith has like a John Deere tractor in his profile picture though. Alright, he's slide stepping. And that one's thrown away. Will advance Ozzie Smith. And Simpson trying to get that runner over. He can't get a hit here. Willie De La Cruz holding the runner there. Got me with a slide step forkball on that pitch. Alright, we'll just chop it into the dirt. And Ozzie will advance to third. Here's Rollins. Defense looks like they're playing back. Bad swing from yours truly. I was trying to just put it in play. Went chasing in the dirt there with Jimmy. Yeah, we got that one in play. Come on, Jimmy. That's not going to work. We're going to have to get a 2-out hit now to get that extra run. Manning, what is it? Bryce, Luke, Connor, everybody welcome in. Luke just followed. He's got 2 basketballs in the name. Luke, who's your basketball team? What'd you think of the NBA Finals yesterday, Luke? Hey, Root, thank you for following as well. Yeah, we're trying to get 100 followers for a big pack opening today. That is our goal. All right, Willie McGee's going to bop it in the center for an RBI. Best team ever, says Luke. The timer is an engagement timer. The more activity we have, like follows and shares and all that, the higher the timer goes. I don't know why I swung. I swung to protect. but it was not a fastball, so it should have just been taken. Good pitch to hit, and I didn't capitalize on it. Yeah, so when the timer ends, we wrap up stream, but the more followers and stuff, the timer goes up, Charles. All right, so was hoping to keep moving the line. He'll get us out there. Yeah, Charles, who's your favorite baseball team? Glad to have you connect with us, Charles. Also got Connor coming in. Thank you, Connor. Good play from Ozzy. Strong throw, and he'll get Posada by a step. The Wizard of Ozzy. Having a little catch around the infield there. Case, welcome in. Case, who do you support as a baseball fan? And Chipper Jones, nice opposite field knock. Used to be you could dive with the second baseman, and the first baseman would cover the bag, and then sometimes you could gun out a runner with the right fielder, but not going to be the case there. See, Case is a Blue Jays fan. Do you think the Blue Jays turn it around, Case, or do you think this is kind of a lost year for Toronto? I looked at the stats. I think you guys are like 4 games under 500 right now. Blake, welcome in. How are you, Blake?
Ball.
You think they'll turn it around for Case? Was rooting for you guys to pull off that World Series last year. You're so close. Kind of a miracle the Dodgers were able to make the defensive plays they did. But it was a great season for the Blue Jays nonetheless. Evan, welcome in. Thank you for following. Evan, who's your favorite baseball team? All right, got Murray, Happ, and De La Cruz due up in this inning. See how we do. We are multi-streaming. We're live on Red and Purple chats. Purple chat does have a fun World Cup incentive right now. Come by for 15 minutes. You'll get a World Cup badge. They call it Football Fest 26. But you get a soccer badge and a couple emotes just for hanging out. And thanks to those of you that are lurking, getting your badges here. Evan is a fan of the Atlanta Braves. Braves playing great baseball. What do you think of Walt Weiss so far? I'm glad Walt's got him playing well. Hey, Charles, thanks for the heart me. It puts you on the TikTok team. It helps out the streamers a lot. Whenever a viewer like yourself sends in a heart me to these streams. All right, fly ball out to right field. And I'm early with De La Cruz. I've not waited back on those fork balls yet.
No, that's inside.
Remy just came through with a follow. Thanks, Remy. How's your Sunday morning treating you? I'm just trying to get underneath that and hit it to the left, but the fork ball timing out early, so down goes Ellie. Not a good draw on the pinpoint here. This curveball. Remy, I'm doing great. Yeah, thanks for participating in the stream. Playing some ranked seasons and just talking sports with everybody. Lots to talk about, right? Got the World Cup, NBA Finals just wrapped up. We had the untimely death of Blade Alden Smith yesterday. It just feels like there's a lot going on. Speaking of a lot going on, what happened to Ian Happ there? That was weird. He just had it roll up his chest. Queen Sparkles, welcome in, Queen. How's your Sunday treating you?
That missed. That's a ball.
Yeah, that's a good
Outside,
take. I was
ball.
trying to throw that one for a strike. And Ellie in the hitters count right now. Looks like they were taken all the way on that sinker ball. And we will ring him up on the check swing as it gets a part of the strike zone box. Here is Emilio Vargas. Is Vargas calmed down, or is he still having a great season for the Diamondbacks? I know he started out the year hot. I think he had like a 40-game on-base streak or something there. This one's hit well, and we're trying to get Rollins to take a good path to it. Not a good path for Jimmy. And we got a cluster here at second base. We're going to get one out, apparently, there, as the runner tried to lurch forward to third. Should try changing your pitching angle on one of the strike zones. Remy, we're not backseat game in here, bud. Remy, what's your highest level on MLB The Show this year? Remy's in spring training, coming in giving advice. What's my peak rating? 69, Will. It doesn't get better than that. 69, 420. World Series. Remy, believe it or not, I'm also a World Series player. So, now what do we do, Remy? Now we're in a standoff over preferences. Ooh, wanted to hit that one to the left. It was a good pitch to do it on, and I was late. 1,200? You think I should use that angle as well? Will, you're very invested in this stream by not following. Remy says I could always change it back. Well, listen. If I want advice, I'll ask for it. How about that? Anyways, you guys can collectively warm up the bacon grease, and we'll see you in a bit. Okay, Ozzie Smith waving the wand, and Ozzie's on at first base. Now we look to play some small ball. And Simpson's going to dump that into center. I knew for sure he would throw to third. I would have sent Simpson around to second, but hard to know what these guys will do. And he should have had me. I was only trying to send the runner to second base. Had the stick leaned over, but game decided it's going to do what it wanted to do. It all works out, and yeah, what a play. He's jumping over the ball. we may have broken him solo. All right, Twitch clip that as we get a triple for Jimmy Rollins. Donyell going crazy today. Indeed, we are, Mr. Ayton. We got a new follower. It's Love Hunting Spo. Spo, who's your favorite baseball team? Right, the runner will come home. Willie McGee's out, but he did his job. Sean Figgins steps in. Owen's returned to the TikTok chat. Owen, you ready to play our game or no, Owen? Join the Discord. Late swing with Figgins, and he'll be out of there. Cian, welcome in. Thanks for following. All right, buddy's looking to play some Donnie ball. I like it. We're going to set the shift and put in the button defense. Our goal for those that choose to chase after it is 100 followers on the stream. If we make it to 100, we'll do a big pack opening as a stream community reward. debut game for Steve Carlton. He's been okay. So far, so good, at least.
That's a ball.
All right, Jackie Robinson paces on the curveball, and Carlton will get a strikeout. There is Yordan Alvarez. If you're browsing on TikTok, come on in and give us some sports hot takes this morning. I should eat pancakes in the morning, and then we could have hot cakes with hot takes. Thanks for opening packs for yourself. You're welcome, SDS fam. Take 10 in the gulag. Yeah, here's Posada stepping in. Hot cakes with hot takes. Yeah, Solo likes that. Let's see, Lando, Remy, Josh, everybody, welcome back. Remy's still in the penalty box, I think. Will got banned for joining in with Remy being, I don't know, being out of control there is what we'll call it. And Posada just, you know, showing some power. Little late swing, but jams it into right. Maybe that starts to rally for him. Let's talk to Carlton. Let's see. Remy, just backseat gaming. You see what happens with it. You started chiming in on you should be on this angle, blah, blah, blah. Then we get the other guy, starts trolling. Yeah, nobody really needs the streamer unless they're asking for people to help out. Landon, welcome aboard. You're kind of stating opinions as facts is what you're doing, Remy. But yeah, let's hang out, move on. Who's your baseball team, Remy?
Nope, ball.
And Carlton in a little danger here. And Singleton will swing through. Reds fan. What's going on with the Reds? Everybody in the Central had a winning record. And I look today and I see the Reds have dropped off a little bit win-loss wise. We'll go to third and we'll get out of the inning, but he does get that runner across. So it's a 5-1 game at the moment. It's the Reds, that's why it says Solo. I know JJ Bleday was really hot there for the start of the season. Enjoyed watching JJ with the A's the last couple years. I'm glad he's having some success there. Reds fan for Eli. Eli's in our other chat, and he says it's been brutal for Cincinnati. Are there any good prospects that you guys may be bringing up soon? Or, you know, is there rumors of a trade or anything like that, Eli? Bullpen's been terrible. There's a serious lack of decent bullpen arms. The A's have a really bad bullpen, too. You know, we'll have moments where somebody will look good for a stretch of games, but then they start getting touched up again. Super late swing there with Hap. Well, it seems to be pitching in a little bit more here. Kind of no man's land, but Ellie fast enough to get out there and rob himself. Poor ownership also, says Remy. We brought up Edwin Arroyo at second. He's been good. The catcher looks good. Named Alfredo Dune, you think, says Eli. And that one's hammered by Cabrera. It's going to stay in the yard. Grab it with Rollins. And the relay for the out. Nice defense from Jimmy to get us another batter retired. So he's ran into a couple outs here. Also, he's starting to hit Carlton a little better. Carlton's still in the green, so I was trying to mound visit him. See if we could restore that confidence. Jack, welcome aboard. Jack's got the juice box next to his name. What's your favorite flavor of juice, Jack? Yeah, don't test Donnie's virtual arm here. Very strong with the buttons. There we go. We got Carson loves Burrow. Welcome in, Carson. What's your favorite Burrow moment, Carson? Actually, let me rephrase that. What's your favorite Joe Burrow moment so far? All right, here is Emilio Vargas stepping in. Steve is dealing, says Carson. Yeah, that one's bopped through for Vargas. Can we do the mound visit now? Do you have to face so many batters in an inning? Maybe we've maximized our mound visit throughout this game. I'm not sure what's going on. It's a good swing on the changeup for him. Imagine batting in this angle. I think some people do it for the laughs, for content occasionally.
No, that's down. Ball.
Been watching the World Cup in Spanish because their broadcast doesn't have the commercials unlike the U.S. stations. Yeah, I noticed they cut to commercial, and I thought it was because they were taking a water break. Yeah, they really shouldn't be doing commercials during the World Cup. Water under the bridge, Remy. We don't talk about them once they go under the bridge. Germany scores the first of many as a goal goes in for the German side. Feel free to use this emote whenever there's a goal in the World Cup. That one is a follower emote. Asada pops it out to left field. Right, where's our follower count, TikTok? We're on 58 followers. We need 52 more before this stream expires to do a massive pack opening. We got 45 minutes to go. Now we're one closer. Isaac just came through. Everybody be like Isaac. Get the chance. Please share the stream as well. There's a little share arrow bottom right of your TikTok app.
He's out of there.
It was a beauty. Unreal for Germany. Who's Germany playing today? German side probably a threat to win it all, right? Camden, welcome aboard. Thanks for following. We're at 50. We need 50 more. Right, Simpson going to get a little flare in the left. Oh, they're playing Caraco. Bad day for Caraco, probably. I'd imagine. We'll rip it with J-roll. Out to right field. And I think Willie McGee's up next. MLB Collection 26. What's up, Dylan?
That's a ball.
Remy, don't worry about where I went this morning. We were over at your mom's house having some bacon grease this morning, Remy, if you want to really know what was happening. So pray for me, because definitely was doing some things that were very carnal acts to get the day started. All right, Remy has done too much. He gone. Kent's welcome in. Thanks for already being more fun than Remy. Camden, thanks for following as well. He did the Hosier song. He said, "Take me to church." And I said, let's go have some bacon grease on our way. Jackie Robinson, Jordan Alvarez, and Jorge Posada do up this inning. So yeah, Kins, who's your favorite baseball team, Kins? Forgot this guy showed bunt last time with Jackie. Need to watch out for that. Not that I'm opposed to bunting, but we just like to shut it down when we can. Bryson, what's up, bud? How's your day going? Imagine wearing her Sunday best. It was a beautiful sermon. Let's warm up the bacon grease. What? Probably only makes sense in relation to this stream with all of you guys knowing the jokes. Bryson says it's going great today. Bryson, you watching any of the World Cup, or are you not interested in seeing the spectacle that is the World Cup? All right, Carlton gets the K, and here is Jorge Posada. Yeah, Camden, Isaac, Carson, everybody, please tell us your favorite baseball team in the chat if you just joined in. Ozzie Smith, he's made a couple nice plays on Posada. Posada's cursing Ozzie's name right now. Carson Burrow, he's a Reds fan. Boy, you got Reds fans everywhere today. Love it. Cincinnati representing. Eddie Murray gets this right. I think his center fielder's going to get there, though. Yep. We'll gather it in.
No, that's low. Ball.
Late on that one. What's up, Turbo Tails? Turbo Tails joined us in the red chat. That one's clanked by Jackie in left field. Oh, Jackie. The West Sacramento sun must have gotten in his eyes as we're pointing to all the arm guard stuff there. I don't have control over my PCI. There it goes. Jeremy wants to know what's my rating. Jeremy, low 1600s. I'm playing the number 3 guy in the world right now, though. So expect a comeback, Jeremy. How about yourself, Jeremy? What's your rating currently? Oh, Jeremy, that one's dedicated to you. Rating into the pin. All right, so Ellie takes it to Pound Town. Comebacker for my Posada card, and he's going to be out. Into the shift for Jorge. Here's Ozzie Smith. Ozzie grounds it under Chipper Jones there, but he's taking a dive. Might be a little frustrated with the results of this game. Sometimes it'd be that way. Right, speed on the bases. And Rollins gives it a rip. Can Jackie Robinson gather this one? He will. And it'll be 8-1 after the 8th inning. All right, Steve Carlton, we got him from the path and right into the rotation. See, everybody's so fast out there now, says Solo. Good start for Jones, so he'll knock it through. All right, we're out of mound visits, I guess. Charles Hill, welcome in. How are you, Charles? Charles, who's your favorite baseball team? I see you're wearing number 5 with the red uniform on. I think that may be yourself playing some youth baseball or something. Philly fan for Charles. All right, who's your favorite Philly of all time, Charles? So Cabrera down the line. And Cabrera's going to advance to second. Ryan Howard. Solo's in the other chat. He wants to know where can he acquire a Charles Hill jersey. So yeah, Turbo Tells, what you up to? Turbo Tells kind of quiet in the red chat for Turbo Tells. He's usually got more to say for us. Play at the plate. Steve Carlton applies the tag on Chipper's head. Baptized him the way the way Remy got baptized earlier in chat. And we'll see if we can complete this out. Held on to the throw too long, but we'll get the win 8-1. We are winning. Yeah, we got the victory that time. Egood and Carson Edits, welcome in. Thanks for following, fellas. Great to have you there. What a scoop. Yep, what a scoop from Eddie Murray. Bailed us out. All right, so we kind of put on our opponent. We both had 12 hits, but your buddy DonyellFreak got 7 more runs in that battle of the TTV World Series guys. So, hey, back into Hall of Fame, which I wasn't really dying to jump back in Hall of Fame, but Steve Carlton was really good out there. Charles Hill, he likes playing the show. Here's the deal. If you guys are on TikTok, you control the timer up there somewhere, and you control if we open packs on a given stream. We need 100 followers for a pack opening. Making the push for World Series today for Charles. James, it has been a while. What you up to, James? If we hit our goal, follower-wise, we're ripping all the packs. We're ripping Pack-a-Palooza, Breakout, St. Patrick's Day, Spotlights, you name it, we're opening it. So there we go. We even got the Easter packs. Hey Charles, you can lurk while you're World Series pushing and hang out with us. Went into Diamond Quest because I'm concerned about losing Charles. Let's go back to ranked seasons and see how we do. We're going back into Hall of Fame after bopping around on All-Star for a couple games, so it'll be a whole new world there. Yeah, come on, Charles. Solo wants you to stick around. Wimby, losing the finals was the biggest lesson of my life, is what the quote is today. If you guys need a great discount and bonus on MLB The Show stubs, check out MLB's best stub seller. It's MMOEXP. They have fantastic and trustable stub site set up for you at MMOEXP.com/influencer. If you use my code DYF, you'll get 7% off at MMOEXP.com. Here we go to King Felix. You've been a World Series, not been playing so good. You're down to 678. Early season though, you good. There's a lot of really difficult players that are still matching up with you in that level, because that's around where I usually play. And then late season is when I'm able to try to World Series push. SDS does not care about that, says Solo. All right, I'm playing a guy that's 1,000 rated here, so let me offer the friendly. He's probably going to tell me no, but all right, here we go. Played a 1,000 rated guy yesterday. It was not good for me, so we're going to try to utilize the speed game.
He's good.
Who's the best player I play the best with? Jimmy Rollins, one of my better players. Jimmy gets this bunt base hit here to start. And unfortunately, that one doesn't find the grass. It would have been great to get the bunt and get a big rally cooking there off rip. I keep forgetting to update my my P5 guys. Yeah, he'll throw over to first base. Now he's out of disengagements. So I got to lock in PCI smaller, pitch speeds cranking up, all that stuff.
Nope. Nope, that's the ball.
And he picked a good pitch to throw the strike on, but we will steal the base. Sean Goat, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Sean. That thing completely shattered for Figgins, and you know, that's just kind of the pitch speeds going up. Eyes need to adjust. We're facing the Red Diamond DeGrom. You guys liking the DeGrom card? What's everybody's pitching rotation currently? on Diamond Dynasty. That's a good pitch to hit, and I'm well behind after playing a couple games in All-Star. We got Alexis that just got our lights flashing. Thanks, Alexis, for following. And I chased way too far inside. Felt like I needed to protect. That wasn't close to being a strike. The king in his court stepping up. We're facing Altuve here. Yamamoto, Miz, DeGrom, Crochet, and Arrieta. I feel like I probably need to upgrade some of the guys in my rotation. Anybody struggle with the Felix Hernandez American League reward card? I have not been nearly as good with it as I was expecting to be.
Oh, that's inside.
Like all the pitch mixes for Charles. I'm glad you hung out with us, Charles. Yeah, he'll lift it out to left with Abreu. Miz, you feel like he's easy to hit. I don't mind facing him on All-Star for sure. I think on Hall of Fame, he's giving me a little bit more difficulty. But I guess that's everybody, too. Sammy, we're using outfield. When I first got on the game back in 19, I went into a friend's stream that was really into the show. He used to stream a lot. His name was Healy. He was a partner back then. Anyways, Healy said this was like the best pitching view. But that, of course, was before you could pitch in strike zone. So I just got used to this one, and I never changed over to strike zone like a lot of the other players tend to use now. Kind of like I never switched over to using the bat PCI, which is probably a better PCI than Diamonds. But I'm just used to the Diamonds. He's an award. Of course, they're going to make him good. They boosted his overall just to make the card look good. Solo keeping it a buck. Felix is not as good as you thought he would be, says E-Good. Yeah, kind of disappointing, right? That you got to collect all the American League just to get this card that doesn't really go out and dominate for, you know, the stage of the game. All right, here's Ian Happ. Might be our last game of the day. Depends on how many, you know, followers and subscribers and stuff we get over on TikTok. If there's time left, we might just do a showdown or something. If there's a lot of time left, though, we'll probably play another ranked game. Phyllis says, OMG. Did Germany score another goal? I probably should flip on the game, but I'll get distracted if I start watching the World Cup. Larry Bird just joined the chat. What's up, Larry Legend? That's a good pitch to hit. Caraco got the goal. Is it an equalizer? Is it 1-1? That'd be a stunner if Caraco can hold that to a draw. Chasing way in there. 1-1, Germany, Caraco. What's the time on the game? Are they approaching halftime? If they start, I guess not. If they started at the top of the hour, they're like 27, 28 minutes in. Okay, 22 minutes in. But yeah, that's nice for Caraco. The timer is just to get engagement. Honestly, Michael, I call it the fear of missing out timer. The more activity we have, like follows, shares, and all that, the timer goes up. Hey, Red Lineman, thank you for the laughing disco ball for 250 jewels. Red Lineman, you're the only one we need over there. We got multiple chats going. Red chat's always up and down, Red Lineman. Sometimes it's popular, sometimes not. TikTok and the purple app, as I like to call it, are a lot more consistent. Hey, E-Good, thanks for all the shares. Shares help crank up the timer, too. He's spamming and I'm not recognizing it too well, Charles, because I was playing on All-Star, so I feel like I need to swing earlier with my timings, and yep, I'm getting got. Hopefully I'll settle down and adjust as this game progresses.
Ball one.
Hey, Michael Hill, thanks for the follow. But he's got Salvador Perez stepping in.
That's outside.
I just went back in the 700s, Derek. Currently, I hit World Series last season, so I started at 700. Um, I think it was like 6:30 to start the stream, and we won a handful of games today. But now I got to get my eyes used to Hall of Fame again. Yeah, the lives are tough, dude. What type of videos do you make, Red Lineman? I thought he was running for some reason. I was trying to load up the throw. Doesn't matter. Thing's hammered into the gap. And I think he's going to score pretty easily here at home. Kyle, welcome into the stream. How are you, Kyle? Hey, thank you for the star gift there from Red Lineman in our red chat. It's weird. You wouldn't expect this. I think he may just be playing with his theme team or something. It's sort of my impression too, because I was thinking like this isn't his meta squad. So Kyle's our latest follower. Thanks, Kyle. Kyle, who's your favorite baseball club? Let's see. So Red Lineman, he does Fortnite and MLB. Fortnite's obviously a very saturated category. Tough to get discoverability there. Windsor's in the stream. What's up, Windsor? Hey, buddy, thank you for the 100 for 2 jewels as well. Kyle's a Pirates fan. Who's your favorite Pirate on the current squad? They got a lot of young stars there in Pittsburgh. Windsor, thanks for sending a heart me. How's Sunday morning treating you? Redline, thanks for the sparkles and the chili as well in our red chat. I feel like Ballesteros has a really nice swing whenever I use him in moments.
Nope. That's inside.
Hey, thanks for the makeup brush as well, Red Lyman. I've been wanting a makeup brush. And thanks for the GLHF. Red Lyman hype train over in the red chat. Windsor, I don't know what happened. It held up your message other than the chip message came in. So I'm sorry, Windsor. I think it may have filtered you. Maybe you're talking about the NBA championship and New York winning it. Yeah, that's crazy. Spurs led by double digits in all 5 games. Trying to get Ozzie Smith on with a little bunt cheese. Not that time. Buddy, thank you for the Star Jewels as well. And the Sparkles Red Lyman. Hey, Jose, how are you, buddy? Have you been watching the games lately? Still burnt down the city, says Kyle. They were waiting to get their pinup energy out. Connor Wynn, thanks for following us today, Connor. Yeah, decent games for sure. Last 4 games have been victorious, and it's a shame they weren't able to win that extra inning affair. So looking a little better suddenly. Mark the Goat, we're in Hall of Fame. How about yourself, Mark? And we'll get a hit with Simpson. Spurs sold all the games. Yeah, Spurs really had a tough battle down the stretch. Who's the best player on my team? Probably Felix Hernandez. Hey guys, without TMI, Mother Nature's calling. I'll be right back. Oh man, almost ran out of time. All right. All that bacon grease with the Trolls mom this morning after church got to me. Do I do a speed run team? No, I can't say that I have. I do use a lot of speedy players, contact slappy hitters. Jose, thank you very much for the heart me, but he almost got me picked off there. We got to laugh out of the regulars on the purple side.
He's good.
All right, he likes to throw over. Swung through. I thought I could hit it through the vacated hole. I could have if I timed it better, but we will swipe the base. Let's see, Henry Skibba. Thanks for following, Henry. We're on the chase for 100 followers on the stream. We hit 100, we'll rip packs. Bad swing on that slider inside. So Red Man, we're playing Red Line Man. We're playing MLB The Show 26. It's bad enough playing the recent version of the game. I couldn't imagine playing any previous versions of this thing. I don't know. I'm not believing the fastball's coming out swinging so late. Michael, I'm not sure on that one. You good? Let me check the followers after this inning is. And I saw the downward motion. I thought he was wasting another slider. The jump between All-Star and Hall of Fame is getting me. We're on 62, fellas. So we need 38 followers before the timer expires. But yeah, Michael, did you join the Discord or not yet? Because that's kind of a requirement for co-op. Michael's like, I'm not joining in the Discord. But the Discord's free. You guys can click on my profile. Linktree's there. Come on down. You did join. Okay. I need to get you the co-op role. What's your Discord name? Are you the guy that came in and said goat the other day? I got a feeling you are. We had another one come in. See, there was Ure, and then there was a chat account. All right, so you must be the Chad dude. Let me get your role in there. Sometimes I warm up, Derek. I used to more frequently when I took the game a little more serious. I think the game's in such bad state that I don't sweat it as much. Not that we have to be sweating these games anyways. I mean, they should be for fun, but it certainly helps, right, to take a little round of legend batting practice before you jump into Hall of Fame and so on. Work on your weaknesses and try to make them strengths. Let's see. So Henry followed and Gallo followed. Thank you guys both for joining our community today. Bama, if that's an issue, you should use code DFR15 for manscaped.com. You will get 15% off and free international shipping at Manscaped with DonyellFreak's code DFR15. Char, welcome in. Thank you for following us today. I thought we had tailor-made double play ball, and he was able to beat that out. Did I play MLB 25? I did in 25. I'm not playing it anymore. That's one problem with sports games, especially the card collecting modes, is that there's kind of an expiration. You put in all the work, all the grind, and then you're just kind of done with all that stuff, and it turns into pixel dust.
Fresh balls.
But yeah, I don't really feel any reason to revisit the old versions of the games. Maybe if I did more offline streaming or offline content versus so much head-to-head play, that might be more of a consideration for me. All right, we'll get him with the slider. Bama, who are you rooting for in the World Cup? You Team USA, Bama, or rooting for the motherland? Although I don't think I know Bama's ancestry, to be honest.
Ball inside.
Team USA for Bama. He's out early in front of that. Can Simpson get there? He won't. See him leaning, so we'll throw over. Try to get him leaning the wrong way. And he'll swing through. Team Bacon Grease over here. Yep, the Bacon Grease is cooking. I was trying to look for that four seam. He's been throwing a lot of the four seams like right in this area, but wasn't on it. I was trying to anchor here on that top one, and it was kind of pushing me everywhere. We'll pull in with Figgins, but yeah, it's towards the end of the bat. Also just late, so bad combo. Figgins is out. Let's see, George, Beef, Jace, Preston, Edgar, Ryan, Jimbo, Luke, welcome in, fellas. Red Lineman, I don't know why you retracted so many messages, but hey, thanks for hanging out with us, Red Lineman. Thanks for the star for 2 jewels as well. Faster runner might have beat this out, and somehow we will beat it out with Eddie Murray. The bat went further than the ball. Nice going, Eddie. We like that. And Ian Happ on top of the circle change. I was trying to hedge for the four seam. Going to be a double play, so puts an end to the rally rather quickly. Our mission, if you choose to accept it, TikTok is 37 followers. We're 37 away from a pack opening. We've done the hard part. We're coasting downhill. We need you guys to share the stream with your friends. Get them in here. Get them to follow DonyellFreak. Let's talk sports. All it takes one good swing. Yeah, exactly. Also, I need to keep this guy in check. We know he's a good player with his 1,000 icon. Or she. He or she. I shouldn't assume. Wilbur Abreu in the batter's box. So, Michael Collins, besides playing MLB The Show, what you up to, Michael? How's your weekend treating you? Iward Dog, he just met Julio Rodriguez. He's at the Nationals game. No way, Iward. How was the experience? Tell us all about it. Spun on by Salvi. Salvi with a good rip. I think Willie McGee's going to get there just in time. Thankfully, he hangs on to the ball, too. PCA worth it, says AMC. Is that supposed to be a question, AMC? Oh, yeah. Now I see the question mark lower. I don't know. I didn't buy him. I got Figgins instead out of my pack. So, what do you guys think? Do you think the Red Diamond Pete Crow Armstrong's worth the price or no?
Ball, that's in.
Oh, it's not going at all, CJ. No, I don't think it's plausible for me to get there. I need to pack Shohei about 5 times. Then we can talk. Help me get to our pack opening today, CJ, and then maybe we can pack Shohei and get VMart for the next stream. Fist bumped him. He was signing autographs. Yeah, I'm probably about the same. You're a fourth of the way there. That's probably where I'm at. So yeah, Easton, who's your favorite baseball team? Trying to look for that four seam. I think my opponent may realize that I'm looking for it and he's pitching us in other locations now. Ellie De La Cruz just jams it in the center. But that's really cool. Iwer, did you get a selfie or anything? Corner header coming up for the Germans, and they have converted. It's 2-1 against Ecuador for Germany. That deserves a goal in the chat. Now he's throwing me the good stuff away. And we'll spoil it foul. Just a little pitcher from distance for Iward. Trying to get that hit and run on. We will get the stolen base. It was close there for Ellie De La Cruz. And Ellie took a delayed break to third. I'm lucky to get the runner advanced. But I was trying to bunt for the base hit. Wasn't looking for the sacrifice. And Simpson's ready for the four seam, so we'll level the game with Simpson. It's perfect from old Chandler. Not known for his power, but he barreled up. Simpson looking for a swipe, and he'll take second. Now can Rollins get a hit? I was looking for the slider or slurve inside. That sinker got me good. Oh, and I'm jammed up. Yeah, I needed another one, Charles. Was hoping to string them together. Oh, well, after the top of the fifth, it's tied at 1. Hopefully an entertaining game for those of you tuned in. Jackson Churrio coming up here against the King. Our question of the day today is this. What's up, Tum Tum? Who is the most feared hitter you'd want to face the least in their prime? Jackson, thank you for following. We're getting closer to our goal. If we make the goal, we'll rip all of our packs in our pack queue. Can't do it without everybody in TikTok. Solo doesn't want to face Donnie. Ira doesn't want to face Barry Bonds. Yeah, Bonds definitely comes to mind. I'm not so much trying to get the outs. If I got the opportunity to pitch, I would just be happy to be there. I'm more concerned about the line drive back to my face. Bonds, Ted Williams, I think those types of guys are the most dangerous. Bonds is an easy case, says Jackson. Prime Pullhole says Windsor. King Griffey Jr. for Tum Tum. Griffey's a good call. Is that hammered out by Eugenio Suarez? I thought I jammed him up. Nice swing. Must have had that barreled up perfectly. Almost into the trash can. Somebody look for Altuve. Right, but good job. He was just late and he bopped it out. Oh, Altuve was in the on-deck circle. All right, so that makes sense. Now we know what happened there. Unreal, says Solo. Did Ecuador score again? Rodney, welcome aboard. Thank you for connecting with our community today, Rodney. Who do you root for as a baseball enjoyer? Try to go fast with that animation. I'm lucky Eddie Murray picked it over there. And you say this game isn't realistic. All right, Willie McGee. It's feeling cheesy. Let's see if Willie can pull it off. Not that way, Willie. Salvador Perez flips the mask off and gets us out. Anyone remember, you got to be a certain age. You got to be like my age. Do you remember when MLB went through a phase where catchers were wearing the hockey style masks for a while? And they'd have the different paint customizations. I want to say it was mid-late 90s. And then it just kind of phased out. Eddie Murray will get us a single. Maybe we can do something with 2 outs here. Charles, hey, we'll miss you, Charles. Please don't be a stranger. Rodney and Joel, welcome aboard. Please tell us your favorite baseball teams in the chat there on TikTok. Got the top half of the sinker. Was looking for the 4 seam. And I think it would have been early on that too. Joseph, thank you for following. And then there's a friend that followed. Has maybe a Japanese or Chinese caricature. I don't know what it says, so I don't know what to address you as. But thank you as well. If you guys are just coming in, yeah, tell us your favorite team, favorite player, all that good stuff. We're on 69 followers. Nice. We need 31 more to hit the follower goal. Got to do it before the timer expires. Where's our timer at? We're on 13 minutes left guaranteed on the stream. Anybody dropping a couple galaxies on our head would crank up the timer too. That's a good swing. Maybe sequencing too similarly over and over. Gleiber might have 3. I tried to dive and cut that off. Got a perfect relay, but I think Gleiber's in easily. Trust in Zach to continue the hitting streak today for solo Phil. Zach Geloff? You know what? The A's are bopping a lot of runs up there in that Vegas stadium, and the Rockies pitching staff isn't particularly good. So, yeah, not a bad idea to go with some A's batters. Although they're increasing some of the stuff. Instead of being like 1 hit, run, and RBI for Kurtz and Langeleers, went up to 2.5 hits and RBIs. So that type of thing is a concern. Wilbur Abreu will barrel 1, and my opponent kind of locking in, I think, a bit against Felix Hernandez. Playing a 1,000 banner opponent. I might need to pull Felix. At least it didn't turn into a complete bullpen game. Let's see who we have to work with. Let's try Morris for a bit. Yeah, I mean, that seems realistic. Springs has been inconsistent for the A's, and I'm not sure who the Rockies are pitching, but I don't think they have many good options in their rotation as it stands. And he beats that one out. Just trying to charge that in and not be too slow on looking for that double play. All right, we'll go the short way, and Morris gets us out of the inning without it being too much further damage. De La Cruz, Posada, and Ozzie Smith do up here. Oh, yeah, I guess he's a decent pitcher, but I don't know much about Sagano. At least the A's broadcast was trying to hype him up yesterday as they were getting ready to sign off the game. Hey, Madrid Cowboys fan, welcome back. Thanks for the follow. ERA says otherwise. Do I play the game for fun or am I competitive? 6 of one, half dozen of the other type of scenario on that answer, buddy. I mean, I'm probably as competitive as a 46-year-old gamer you're going to find, but I'm not trying to, you know, play the competition tournament things against the sweatiest players in the world, certainly. How about for yourself, Tum Tum?
Inside, ball 1.
And he's painting that inside corner right now. Yeah, definitely watch the NBA, Carson. Koopa, thank you for the roses. That'll increase the timer. No way. Would hit a home run, Iward? Seems so calm, says Tum Tum. Yeah, nothing to get upset about. It's just a game. Spoiling off pitches foul, and I think we're out of pitches here. Is Perez just back? Nope. Still in the at-bat. He got me away. I was kind of looking for that ball away for the longest time. I finally gave up on it after a barrage of pitches inside, and he got me good there with DeGrom. Okay, Ozzie Smith trying to bunt for a hit. If he beats it out, and he will. Now we get the tying run to the plate. Did try to friendly, opponent refused. Down the line, but he's going to get over there and glove it. Too bad that didn't sneak through. So here comes Rollins with a big 2-on, 2-out situation. Koopa, thank you for a dozen roses. That was the one I was looking for. I just didn't hit. I slammed out of the way. Very late to that one, so we'll try contact swing. Just want to get it in play here.
Ball, that's inside.
J-Roll lays off. Not that time. Chasing way inside. That slurve didn't get probably where he wanted it to. Go out early. Oh, it's the Viking. He's here for a good time, not a long time. Allen Houston.
Inside ball.
How'd you feel? Tell me through the range of emotions, Viking, on yesterday's victory. And that one, not what we wanted. Wanted probably weaker contact or more of a soft liner contact. Contact swinging into the air usually doesn't work good. Germany taking solid control up 3-1 now on Ecuador. Made him work, but work doesn't get us runs. Yeah, Brody Drake, we love the shares. Hope you'll follow. We're trying to get 100 followers for a big pack opening on the stream. If not, we save the pack for tomorrow's stream. Maybe Jace. We'll have to see. I'm not a huge college fan. More of an NFL guy. But, yeah, who doesn't want to play the new game when it comes out? Let's see. So Ice Viking, he went on the floor, prayed, took a selfie for the culture. Jonathan follows. We are now 29 followers from a massive pack opening. We got to get there before this game concludes, because I think our timer's running out on us. Either the timer could go out or the game conclude, but 100 followers is our goal. And we're wrapping up stream. If you guys pump in some galaxies or super fan, super club, or whatever it is on TikTok, then that'll, of course, increase the time. So it's halftime, Germany up 3-1. My buddy Ice Viking celebrating the Knicks winning their championship, the first in many years since 1973. Yeah, I was thinking about you and wondering how you're feeling going through the whole thing. Was watching the game, bouncing between some baseball in real life, or not in real life, but also on my TV, and the Knicks and Spurs flipped over there for the end of the fourth quarter, and you guys took care of business again. San Antonio had a double-digit advantage in every one of those 5 games, but only won the lone game. Really rough crunch time for San Antonio. 53, here's to more. And I thought that liner was ticketed for right field, but there we go. Windsor just subscribed. Hey, thanks, Windsor. Windsor cranking up the timer. Yeah, I've been seeing them start to talk about Superfan again, so I don't know. I don't even know how it works, if they've enabled where Superfans can be gifted or any of that stuff. Windsor was around when we were really pushing hard to get 50 subs so we could have gifted subscriptions in TikTok, and then they went dark, you know, when the administrations were changing, and then they just kind of stopped talking about it, and they're like, oh yeah, we're all about Superfan now. So Windsor's got the DonyellFreak emotes now. Thanks, Windsor. We'll definitely do some showdown or something. Yeah, we got 50 and they nerfed us, man. Is what happened. Oh, I thought that was a good rip from Murray. Opponents really jam me down and in a lot, and he'll pop me up there. Let's see. We got 10 minutes left on our timer, Viking. I don't know if we should jump into another ranked game at the conclusion of this one, or if we should just do showdowns or something. At noon, I need to be ready to stream women's college, or not college basketball, but the WPBA. It's the it's kind of like the G League for the WNBA. But yeah, I got about an hour free, so I can get off and make lunch, or can stream and get the college, or I keep wanting to say college, the amateur semi-pro women's hoops going and eat then. At least the weather's not so hot out here. How's your nephew doing? Is he playing 2K and all that stuff, Viking, or is he not into it? I forgot his age too. I think you have multiple nephews, if I remember correctly. Let's see. We got Cherry, Miles, Joe, JS, Lyle. Everybody, welcome aboard on TikTok side. Let's see. Not into it. He got the eye goggles console on. Forgot the name. So something like MetaQuest. Oh, Oculus Rift. Yeah, those look fun, man. And then I see the viral videos where somebody like smashes their arm into the wall, and I think, well, maybe I don't need that. All I need to do is break bones, you know, approaching 50 years old. Takes a long time to heal up. Oh, MetaQuest is the correct one. Okay. He's punching the chair is what Viking's saying for his nephew. Yeah, I think it's easy to do. You kind of need a dedicated play area with a lot of soft stuff around you. I guess the more recent ones are supposed to have some type of warning system built into them if you're approaching objects too, which is, obviously necessary. Opponent has definitely been the better hitter here, but we're hoping to finesse and find a way to steal this game. We're going to need 3 in the top of the 9th. Timer says 8 minutes. Windsor, what do you prefer? A ranked game or go through Showdown as our latest subscriber? Here's Kinley. I might be back in All-Star after this game. We'll see.
Ball inside.
Kinley got the cutter, slider, sinker, sweeper. Don't remember him having the sweeper on previous cards and the circle change. That's nice of you, Windsor. Windsor says, whatever's more convenient for me. That might jam in. Nope. Gonna slip foul. Thick mustache. What's going on, Thick? An attempt to find the 5.5 hole to close play, but we needed that runner, and he's out. Here's Ellie. Ellie taking his spot back at DH, replacing Lindor, hitting about 200 points higher than Lindor did for me. And I had Lindor up to P5, so it just didn't work out without Lindor. I sold him yesterday. Well, I still had some stub value. Vic, I don't know about all that. Let's see. Graham Pete, welcome aboard. How are you, Graham? Trying to hit one against the shift with Jorge Posada. That's a good pitch to hit, too. Timing was good. I overslammed the PCI. Good pitch. I was thinking he was wasting 1.5. And he got me away with Kinley. So, good game. We held with him. I think he was playing on a theme team, but guy's 1,000 rated player. Definitely locked into that Hall of Fame level matchup. Let's do Showdown. Showdown seems to get pretty good engagement. We'll see if we can get the follow train going here down the stretch. Big XP gain. Here's the packs that you guys are following for if you're invested in the pack opening on the TikTok stream. We have about 50 packs with quite a few premium packs. Need to hit 100 followers before we call it a stream. Let's go to Showdown. I've been working through the Showdowns left to right. We got Scherzer and DeGrom and some of the ones that I've been ignoring. I haven't finished up the Story League ones. Jose Zapata, what's up, Jose? How's your day treating you? All right, so we've done the ones on my screen all the way through Guzman, and I'm trying to navigate through. Need to do the Jackie Robinson one. So we're 50% through Jackie. Let's go try to knock out these bosses and see what the the laggy menus do here. I was not able to get into the game earlier today for the longest time. We started stream about 10 minutes late. So we will resume draft. There's too many bosses in the final boss. So let's try to finish this up here before our timer expires. Those of you that haven't followed, you can control the timer by following and helping us stay on longer. Shoot, we'll go with Buck Leonard. See if there's anybody to take out of the lineup. Like in adding the contact, whatever these are called, the contact attribute things, the perks, drawing a blank on what they call them. The more I can get the bat on the ball, the better off I am. Power's not as much of a concern against the CPU. All right, so it's slow, as you guys can see. Let me manage the squad, get our drafted player in there. We'll finish this up, and then we'll be back live on the red stream, the red platform. You know which one, for a big day of ladies basketball, and then we got team boxing league coming up later. So I clicked. I'm waiting for it to go forward. Welcome back, Little Uzi Vert. How's your Sunday treating you? Want to get Walter Buck Leonard into the squad here. I guess I'd rather have his swing than Chris Bryant's, maybe. And then if we need a righty, we can sub Bryant in. I've tried to sub switch and it's just going so slow. There it goes. And sometimes you're clicking and then it like double clicks. All right, so we got 2 mini bosses in the final boss. Let's get after it. We need all these cards for the collections. Welcome in Claudio Ramos, Callan, J Money. How are you guys doing?
Up next,
CK, welcome aboard. Heath, welcome to our stream. How are you, Heath? All right, we need 4 runs against 18 outs. Controller or PC? I think you have to use a controller on this game, right?
Up next for the A's, the center fielder, Buck.
How can you play the game on PC, CK? I don't think it's possible on MLB. We'll get a good swing with Leonard, but there you go. There's the PS5 controller, in case you're wondering. Keith, if you're here for the World Cup stuff, there is a follower emote for you, and I hope you'll enjoy our stream. Be sure to claim your drops and get your badge and all the fun stuff for Football Fest 26, I think is what they're calling it here.
Now batting, third baseman, Gunnar.
Got a lot of lefties against this left-hand pitcher. Need to barrel up. CK, thanks for following. We're trying to hit 100 followers before we wrap up stream for a big pack rip. Yeah, underneath that one, not going to be what we wanted.
Outs left. The batter, number 5, shortstop Henry.
So yeah, CK, who do you root for as a baseball fan? This one's racked out of the yard by Hammer and Hank Aaron. Let's see, had the best garlic burger ever from Steak and Shake for Solo, and he's sad that it's gone. We're not going to get you to get another one then, are we, Solo? Sounds like maybe one's the limit. All Yankees for CK. Who's your favorite Yankees player of all time? David Justice gets granted the boot. It wasn't that good, says Solo. He's not going to eat 2 of those.
Now batting, catcher Roy.
Derek Jeter. Jeter is a great answer. And definitely not what we want there is a double play ball from Roy Campanella.
Now batting, the left fielder, Oscar Charleston. Ball, that's in.
Hey, what's up, Mason? Derek Jeter or Paul O'Neill. Boy, Paul O'Neill used to always get so ticked off and be smashing the Gatorade cups and all that stuff when he would get in the dugout. Felt like he had anger issues for Paul O'Neill. He was a good player. Mason says, do I remember him? Mason, do you remember Sarah McLachlan? Popular singer a few years back. Mason remembers. I did see about Alden Smith. Yeah, terrible stuff. I talked about it a little bit earlier in stream. I don't think they've really given any cause of death, but it seems like something had to be off, you know, for a 36-year-old guy to pass away like that. Very sad for Alden Smith. Absolute menace against offensive lines, particularly my Seahawks. He had a lot of great games against my favorite team. And then Seattle was trying to revive his career back in 2021, and Alden Smith got a domestic violence charge, so that was that was a wrap for his time in Seattle. Yeah, I wonder what happened to him. Could have been Hall of Fame if he locked in. So I was looking through the Reddit comments, and there was a lady reporter that said she went out to his house in San Francisco. Excuse me, not San Francisco, San Jose Hills, and she was going to be trying to work for Alden. I guess it was more like a job interview type thing that she went to interview for. Said he spent most of the time while she was there, trying to make her case for this job, scrolling his phone, occasionally looking up and saying and she described the house as having a bunch of wannabe rappers around it and tons of pit bulls and stuff running around, and that Alden was all about that life, quote unquote, is how she described it. Like, anybody can write anything. I just kind of wonder if he had a lot of hangers on and a lot of party people, and that sort of never faded away from him, and how his maturation was going. And I also read he had been trying to help young players come into the league, not go down the same path that he had. So I don't really know what the whole story was, if he had substance abuse issues, what may have happened there. So I'm guessing eventually we'll know the story, and really the family's the one that needs to know the story for Alden Smith. But yeah, super sad that he's gone at just 36 years old. Could have had a great career ahead of him, and just could have had a good life even up till his passing. It seems like he would have that ability to maybe turn things around. So I'm running out of outs here. We're down to 6 outs. We got plenty, but we need to barrel something up. This Bill Foster against my left-hand heavy lineup has not been my favorite pitcher, and I'm underneath that with Roy Campanella.
5 outs left, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's go.
All right, so here is Oscar Charleston coming in. That went down in the dirt, and I went chasing. Looks like the followers have kind of petered out a bit. We're still trying to hit 100 followers on this session. That is not the swing we wanted. We're on 74, so we would need a surge of followers. Maybe Caleb and Random and those guys will get us started. Yeah, come on, TikTok. My intention is to go through and beat the big boss, but I need to beat this boss right here. Maybe Biz McKee's got the good swing. Biz Mackey. Not pulling inside like that. I was lined up pretty well, and I just bailed out at the end. Come on, Donnie. Share the live, says RJ. Yes. Sharing is caring, RJ. There's a good swing down the line. We'll get Foster to second, so we don't have to worry about possibly rolling into a double play. Up next, Buck Leonard. I'm going to keep it a buck right here. Buck almost got the beanball coming inside there. Hey, what's up, Kobe? How's your day treating you? I think we made it through the mini boss. So one more mini boss, then the maxi boss, which is not the official term, and we'll go. Every time you did these, it always seems like the game made sure you used almost all the outs before you could find the gaps. Yeah, I think there's an element of rubber banding, almost certainly. Whether they want it to be that way or not, I think that's the way it is. All right, so that's a success. We got 17 of the 25 runs, and we're trying to unlock some more cards here. Don't really know if we're going to face a good lefty or righty at the end. I'll grab Scott Rowland in case we get another scenario where we need a righty bat on the bench. And then we got to wait for the menus to move. All right, so we're looking for contact, but we'll take vision as a boost. 1 minute out of halftime, Germany has scored again, so they're up 4-1, right? On I want to say it was Caraco. Germany's kicking butt and taking names, and they're racking up the goal differential in their group. I'm not sure which group they're in, but yeah, Germany is going to be a force. Right, so I'm just swapping out the perks, and we'll get him in there. Germany taking over. Too easy for him, says Windsor. I'm clicking, guys, in case you're wondering why I'm stalled. It's not me. It's MLB The Show. There it goes. Don't know how they managed to make their menus so bad this year. Kobe, what you up to this weekend? You have any fun plans, buddy? You getting to do any gaming, or are you busy with work? And we wait. Hurry up and wait. Henry's in the house. Thanks for the follow, Henry. Who's your favorite baseball team? Lights are flashing right there, bud. It looks more dramatic when the room's dark, but I can't control the sun. It does what it wants. The sun, how does it work? It's kind of like magnets. Loading is actually insane. It's nuts. And this should be a faster mode than online stuff, you would think. Because it's just offline stuff. Henry's going good today. Good to hear. All right, well, you need to score 4 runs in this scenario. We got 20 outs. Hopefully it's a right hand pitcher. It is Jose Mendez is opposing us out here. Jose started me off with that changeup. I was a mile ahead of it. All right, so Pete Hill finds the grass. We like that. Hopefully 5 up, 5 in, and we can call it a game. Maybe hoping for too much, but that's the mindset. Friend with no display name. Thank you for the follow. As Buck Leonard homers for your arrival. We've been playing online all day. We're just chilling out with a little showdown to wrap up the stream. And also see if we can hit our follower goal. Our follower goal is 100. I think we're around 75 followers. So we got the mini boss and the main boss to get that follower goal in. If you got any friends showing online, Henry, bring them on down. Let's see where we're at. We are on 76 followers. So we need 24 more. Here's Gunnar Henderson. Gunnar, 46-degree launch angle. I think that's a little too high. Ooh, wind's blowing out. All right, Gunnar gets the bop, and we'll take that. Henry's got MLB The Show 25. I think 25 was the better year, Henry, than 26. That was launched, right? Looks like a home run in the Las Vegas ballpark where the A's are playing currently. Oh, CPU trying to rob me. Hammer and Hank gets the homer. We need one more run. It's David Justice. Would you guys believe David Justice was married to Halle Berry? And that he left her? That's the word. Justice seems like his worldview is very much in the 1950s, according to some interviews I've seen that have surfaced around him in recent times. Caden, thanks for following. How are you, Caden? So Halle may have got the W out of that deal in multiple ways, but Justice is on. Former Athletic. It's featured a little bit in the movie Moneyball. Aiden, thanks for the pop in TikTok. And then Caden, thank you for following. Connor, thanks for following. We're taking on the showdown. We've done the big showdowns. Now we're trying to do some of the ones that we've neglected. I never did the Jackie Robinson showdown, the storyline one. So that's what we're working on currently today. For anybody just joining in. I don't think we can advance to third. I don't want to give away the out. Oh, that was a terrible throw. I guess in hindsight. Wish I had sent him. Grounder, misplayed. That advances the runner. So productive out will take us to the main boss. Pete Hill. A little bit high. Early on the circle change, late on the 4 seam. Yeah, a little bit early, says Solo. Just a touch. Stayed back and ripped it with Pete. That should be good. Buy your local produce there. Support your community. Support DonyellFreak and hit that follow button. All right, Justice celebrating, and we're on to the main boss. We need these cards for these collections. We do, Henry. Same name there. If you'd like to join us over on the Purple Stream. Purple Stream currently has a World Cup promotion. They're calling it Football Fest. If you lurk for 15 minutes, you will get a badge and special emotes. It's only certain streamers. I'm one of those certain streamers. So you get it permanently, I believe. Just come on by. Let's grab Ryan Howard in case we need a lefty bopper off the bench. But yeah, same name everywhere, guys. DonyellFreak on Purple, Red, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky, you name it. We got it. Oh, that looks pretty cool together, Solo. I like that. I'll grab the drag bunt, but I don't think I'm going to use it. Don't really have a good bunt squad for this. Back to manage perks, or I didn't need it. Now I got to wait 5 menus. five minutes in the menus. I'm not live there. You know why? Because if you multi-stream there, what do they call it? The kick incentive program. They give you like half if you're multi-streaming. And I noticed when I used to stream there that some of the smart kids over here, they'd go work there so they wouldn't have to watch any ads. And of course, the ads, I know people don't like them, but sometimes it motivates somebody to use like their Prime sub on you and stuff. Only half Korean. So I stopped multi-streaming there, and then they don't want to give you much. Then I was doing some of my sports watch along content, like I'll be doing later today, and they don't consider that a stream that qualifies for the kick incentive program. So it's just like, you know what? Screw you guys. Unless you want to offer me a deal to go and play the state games all day, which is obviously what that company's for. I don't really need to be on your platform. Yeah, you don't get the bonus, right, if you're multi-streaming. But yeah, if they ever offer me a bag that I can't refuse, then okay, I'm not going to refuse it. But yeah, in general, don't mess around there. Yeah, Solo's got it next to his name, Sharp Shoes. It's it's kind of like a flaming soccer ball. Soccer ball looks like it's kind of golden and in motion. You should get that in addition to the limited time emotes. I think it runs through the 19th. But yeah, Solo's got it right there. Hope you guys are following Only Half Korean. Really cool guy. I'm glad that you're hopefully doing really well with your health as well. Always see you posting in our buddy Truckin's Discord. It's Aiden. What's going on, Aiden? Good old Uncle Donnie. He needs 3 runs here to pull this off. It's kind of 50-50, Windsor. They come in and call me Unc, and then either they get insulting or they're just respectful and just saying like, okay, it's an older person. Sharpshooter came over from the TikTok chat. Good to have you there.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Not perfect, but doing way better. Love to hear that. Only half Korean.
One run comes across on the play.
Hopefully the family and everybody's doing good out your way too. Here's Gunner stepping in. Got close to our follower goal. We'll need a massive surge because we're just about off stream. But I don't know. I need to make a viral video. I think Windsor. Try to get the 100 followers tomorrow somehow. Let's see. Just watch the other game. How did I steal second? Roadrunner, I don't know what happened. My one of my moderators was kind enough to clip that for me. But I was trying to steal second. It was a bunt that went foul, got contact, plays dead, and then it puts my runner over to second base. It's crazy. I don't know how the game glitched that badly. Hank Aaron, I thought, walked us off. They used to be respectful and say OG back in the day, says Windsor. Let's see, your kid's about to turn 16 in a couple of months. He's dual enrolled in high school and in college. Very stereotypical Asian, says my buddy, only half Korean. Well, good for him for knocking out all the scholastic work as early as he can. Getting those college credits out of the way is a good thing to do. I thought Hank Aaron had walked us off, but that one off the wall. I'm way too early with David Justice. All right, so we're trying to acquire Bullet Rogan. Bullet Rogan's pitching against us. He's underachieving by Asian standards, says Windsor. Especially when it's free and paid for by the state right now. You can't beat that. All right, we just got to get one in play. We got 25 outs to work with in a 25-25 game. Can the runner make it home? Here comes the throw. Yeah, he's having a yoo-hoo in the dugout by the time that throw made it in. All right, so to the victor goes the spoils. We'll get our Bullet Rogan card. Great comment from that person. Yeah, Windsor's a really good mod. He's one of the mods on the TikTok side. All right, let's recap the packs and go from there. Do I have a TikTok badge? You know what? I never really look at TikTok that much as far as what it looks like in app. I try to put stuff in to make it fun for you guys, sharp shoes that participate. But TikTok is like constantly changing what they're doing. I feel like there's different programs and all kinds of things going on almost every time I open the app, and the app updates and it changes. So I think I have badges and emotes for the TikTok subscribers. I know that there's definitely emotes over there. TikTok's always changing and it's frustrating. Yeah, sometimes I try to go look for something because I'll get told like in a Discord, okay, we're doing X, Y, and Z, and it's like I will spend 10 minutes clicking into all the wrong stuff, Windsor, because it used to be somewhere else. I wish they would kind of chill out with the constant changes there. Finchy, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Finchy. If you're following for the emotes and the badges, this is one of the streams where you'll get them. Tell your mom. DonyellFreak's live. So we missed our follower goal TikTok, but I appreciate you. We got 79 followers. We're aiming for 100. Tomorrow, if we hit 100 followers before we wrap up stream, before that timer runs out, I'm going to open 27 standards, 7 ballons, couple jumbos, the headliners, the deluxe, the purple pack lets me advertise Twitch without saying Twitch. TikTok doesn't like us to say the other platforms. We're at the end of the stream now, so who cares? Get the headliner packs, spotlights. We got deluxes, premieres, uniforms we don't care about, legends, chocolate bunnies, chocolate eggs, pack palooza packs, all of them. So be ready to come in tapping and not napping. Today's stream was sponsored by MMO EXP. If you want amazing discounts and bonuses on MLB The Show 26 stubs, MMO EXP is a fantastic and trustable MLB 26 stub site. Use my code DYF for 7% off at MMOEXP.com/influencer/Donyell. Our buddy Zach's coming in saying, man, I missed the stream today. Zach, if you got a moment, click on my profile. My link tree's there. You can join us in the Discord server, and you'll never miss a live because you'll have MeBot letting you know DonyellFreak is live if you like to do it that way. Couple other quick codes in case you need them. Smackin' Seeds, you guys can use code DF. You'll get 10% off at Smackin' with code DF. You'll get 10% off at GamerSups with code DF and 12% off at Control Freak. If you're a fantasy fanatic, you can also use code DYF. For Underdog, you'll get 50 for your first $5 that you play there. Let's see who's on today. Looking for the regulars to raid. Shauno's on NHL today. And see if this guy's still in the stream team. It's one of Tight Spot's buddies, but I don't know if he's stuck around Tight Spot. Hold on. I'm going to the grit page. If he's there, we'll raid him for somebody different, just to spread around the love. All right, we're gonna raid Quad. He's playing some marbles. My buddy Tight Spot brought him into our stream team. So here we go. This raid dedicated to Tight Spot. I'm probably mispronouncing the name. Quadvi? I don't know how he pronounces it, honestly. But we'll take our party over there and play some marbles. I'll be back in about 35 minutes on YouTube for ladies G League style of basketball. So here we go, and we'll see you guys.